Welcome to Drop the Puck for this special episode of, you can see it in the corner there, the NIHL Cup. And this is the second leg of two. First leg was played yesterday, wasn't it, Ben?
Yes, it was.
Oh, sorry, have I got to wipe your...
Oh, because you know this is going to be tasty.
Well, you couldn't have it set up any better coming into this one.
No, obviously last night, date of recording of this, Widnes made that long trip all the way up to Dundee and took it to the Dundee Comets up there, and you know they give the hell of a performance. He took a good squad with them up there. It's a very strong bench with great showing. However, at the end of those 60 minutes, it was still 3-3. So it is all to play for tonight here at Planet Ice Widnes.
Either way, we're going to have a winner on this show. So stay tuned for a great one. Anybody we should be watching out for in particular, Ben?
Yeah, so there was a few notables last night. So the big talking point was really in the second period. There was a bit of an incident between Griffin and Wyatt that both saw them ejected from the game. Right, so they're both going to miss tonight's game.
Well, could that be important? Who knows?
Well, certainly. I'm looking down at the team sheet now, and you know the same squad have rolled up tonight, apart from one absentee and obviously the banned players. But Donaldson got one last night on the board. We looked down again. McBean was able to slot one last night. McIntosh got one. But the standout performance certainly came from Tony Tammy, the netminder. He had a hell of a job on him. You know, he was facing down the fire force that we know of the Widnes Wild. However, on the other hand, Walker also, you know, stood on his head, and he's going to have another good job tonight to have to do so. Give or take the fact that he's got really good players in front of him, it is going to be key to how they play. Now, the interesting fact and the takeaway from all this is, it's a smaller pad here. We've talked about this time and time again. Planet Ice Widnes, they are all big pads up in Scotland, and therefore that means that, you know, the Comets are used to that open space like a lot of teams in the league are. How will they adapt that to the smaller pad is going to be interesting.
Well, it definitely will be interesting because, as you say, it's all to play for, different sized pad, but the one key thing is Wild have got that extra support, and I'm sure Dundee have brought a load of fans down as well. We did see the bus in the car park, so I'm expecting a really loud support today.
Yeah, and the players are just going to the ice now for the warm-ups. So, yeah.
Without further ado, I think it's time to go down to the ice, and we're going to drop the puck.
Well, the anthems are out the way, it's time to play. And because it's a special occasion, I thought it was only right we let him out of his cage. Welcome back onto the commentary team, the one and only Mr. Stephen Fellows.
How you doing, Ben? Yeah, I've got my passport out. I just got over the bridge, and I can't wait for tonight's game.
Oh, I tell you what, mate, it's going to be a belter. It's all lined up with everything to play for, 3 apiece. And I tell you what, it's a packed out Planet Ice Widnes here. If you didn't get a ticket, well, it's unfortunate because it's one hell of an atmosphere.
Oh, do you know what? You can feel the energy as you walk in. Do you know what? In such a short space of time, they've built this club right up, and they're testing for silverware tonight, and you can just feel the energy in the crowd. Great.
Well, you can see on screen there the visitors, the Dundee Comets, who put one hell of a performance on last night. Key person, I think, there to talk about was the netminder, and that's Tony Tammy. Well, Tammy had to stand on his head last night because he had the full firepower of the Wild bearing down on him. However, he's got a good defensive unit in front of him, and don't forget, keep an eye on number 42, that's Michael Ireland. Well, we know Widnes have got pace, but this boy can keep up with them.
How was the warm-ups? I kind of missed some of the warm-ups. Anyone standing out in the warm-ups, Ben?
Warm-ups were looking tight, as we can see there. Unsurprisingly, starting netminder is going to be Harrison Walker. In the warm-ups, Walker looked up for this. Wasn't letting anything in that net whatsoever. Guys really testing him with some good shots as well. So you can see he's all nice and warmed up. The key, I think, for Widnes tonight is going to be discipline. They were hanging in that game so well last night until that should we say, subjective call against Wyatt. You make of it what you will either way. The penalties were served and both men are missing tonight. Will that be dividends? We'll see. However, Mr. Ryder, our referee tonight, is going to be accompanied by Mr. Hesselwood and Mr. Arnold. They're our officials, representing Team Stripes. You see Mr. Ryder calling the starting lineups. It's going to be McBean and Hagger to go in for the draw. And we're away, and immediately it's a great win there by the Comets as they get going. Puck pushed into the Dundee zone, kept in by Hager on the half boards, looks for support, and it's straight away. Volkanov's managed to get that out top of the rings, puts it out in front, and it's in!
It's a quick
And
goal.
Hager's opened the scoring within seconds! And Stubley's there as well, you see.
What a nice play that was. It was unlucky, didn't find him at the far post, but the keeper's down and it was straight in the back of the net. Early start.
So, Tom Stubley picking up an absolutely beautiful top corner shot there. It's now Widnes Wild 1, Dundee Comets 0. Puck gets us back underway after that Tom Stubley goal. It looked like Hager had got the shot on initially, but on the replay we saw there it was Stubley. An absolutely great goal and great pressure from the Wild to get on the board early, Steve.
Absolutely, just some smart play just to keep that puck in and to cause the turnover, just to create that goal.
As now the Comets looking to put pressure onto the Wild in their zone. Picked up by Volkanovs. He's a bit of space in front of him with Hager, and here comes the break. Gets it over to Volkanovs. Well, Tammy does well to keep the seal on the ice there and deny Vlad's.
He did. It looked like there could have been a penalty
Charnock
call
and
there.
Ireland back the other way. Literally stride for stride, Ireland keeping up with Charnock. We know Charnock's got a bit of pace about him, and this game has come out literally out the blocks, firing on all cylinders.
Just going for a quick change, doing the smart thing because there's a high tempo to this game straight away, and the bodies are coming in thick and fast.
You are seeing absolutely quality hockey here as Hughes picks that up. Sorry, Reynolds inside. Reynolds backhands it, looking for a man leading. And the net's been completely removed off the moorings there. Barlow's just taking a second to prop up on them, catch his breath.
Yeah, I don't know whether that was because there was a bit of a change in play there with the players coming out, but what a beautiful pass that was. I think it was from Mike Gilbert just to play it over to the far side to catch him on the break.
Yeah, Gilbert finding Reynolds, and then Reynolds trying to get it back across into the slot for the on-skating. But it's clear that Widnes are setting their stall out early and are trying to get the score run up. Hughes takes a shot just off the toe of Tammy there. Cleared away by Donaldson. Hughes going to chase that down under pressure. Turned it back and cleared out the zone. Reynolds picks it up, looks inside. He's got Barlow with him. Decides he's going to let one go off the blocker of Tammy. Picked up again and steered away by Geddes. Geddes clears it round. Wild gain possession. Stubley again, another shot, and it's off the leg of Hamilton and up into the netting in the arena. And well, the fans that have managed to find a seat here at Planet Ice Widnes being treated to an absolute delight in these opening minutes. We see again on the replay, great shot in from Stubley.
Yeah, nice pass over to the D2D, and then unfortunately just over the top, out of play.
Face-off's going to be left-hand side of Tammy. Drawing by Hager. Stubley loses out the puck there. It's falling back to Brayley. Intercepted by McIntosh. Turns it around. Goes to cut into the Wild zone. Met by a yellow wall of players. And here comes Volkanovs. Drops it for Reynolds. Reynolds puts it calmly on net there. Possibly looking for the spill-up.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. He was just looking for the spare change. Wasn't too much in that shot, but yeah, it looked like he was going for the rebound. But again, nice interplay there to gain the zone. Good movement.
Face off left-hand side. Again onto Tammy. And first man over there is going to be Scott for Dundee. Comets now just trying to play out of their zone. Again, turn around by the Wild. Reynolds has beaten his man. Gets a shot off, and that's going to run high and wide. Hits a plexi and rings round for Haggard to chase up. Dumped away calmly by the Comets as they go for a... Look like they're going for a change either way. Icing call stops that.
Yeah, just I think they're struggling at the moment just to get control of this puck and play it out at the moment from the Dundee. Happy to give away the icing just to get a breather.
Face-off will be in the Comet zone, right-hand side of Tammy. Puck looked like Greaves tried to dump that in there and it's gone out of play.
Yeah, wasn't much on, just to try and keep it safe.
Notably, Steve, 15 skaters plus 2 netminders is what Dundee have travelled with.
Yeah, it might be important sometimes. You know, you've got to utilise your whole bench.
Wild win the draw. Picked up by Charnock, great cut inside. Skating in back door, puts it back across it. Well, what a team goal that was.
I'm not so sure. It looked like it came off his skate, but we'll have to see on the replay. A beautiful play there, and it came off his skate. I would say it was a bit of a kick in motion, but as it looks like the referees give it at the moment. But regardless, that was a really nice play. They're just creating a lot there. But the final shot did look like he angled his skate to kick it in. So I'm not so sure from our angle whether I would give it.
Well, you see Mr. Ryder in deliberation there with Mr. Hesselwood. The lamp lit. The players cheered.
Yeah, it's a big decision coming up off the referee either way. Either way. Let's see what he's calling.
Well, you can see there Lee Kemp contesting, claiming the baller was slamming on.
Now, the key thing here is it hit his skate and gone in, or is there a kick in motion to put that puck in the net? From what I saw, it just looked a bit more of an angling kick in to make sure it went in the back of the net. How necessary it was for it to go in, I don't know. But we'll find out now. There's a big decision coming up.
Well, we can see them in deliberation.
But
either way, the build-up to that play, Steve, absolutely superb. Tape-to-tape passing.
There we go.
No goal.
No goal. In all honesty, Ben, I think that is the right call. I've got to be honest. The referee only sees it the one time. We've got a chance to see the replay. But for what I saw, I thought that was the right call. But you're absolutely right. The build-up play there was fantastic, and we keep seeing that. They're very composed on the puck once again in the zone to create the play in front of the net.
Well, with that scrubbed off the board, we're going to go for a face-off. Oh, hang on. We just got a little stoppage there. As the on-ice team. Okay. So now that's dealt with. Mr. Hesselwood draws them to attention. We're going for a face-off just in front of our commentary position here. Britton wins the draw for Widnes. Good shot on by Jackson. It's going to be comfortably saved by Tammy, but it's woken up the Wild fans.
It is, because they're going to obviously feel a bit unhappy about that call, but, you know, let's see how it turns out.
Back into the Dundee zone, face-off, left-hand side of Tammy again. Britton again with the draw. Hyde tries to take the quick shot through the traffic. Mass break, and here comes Ireland. I told you he was quick. He's managed to beat out Jackson to that puck and keep it alive for Dundee. Out in front as they try and scramble. Walker's got the seal on the post, gets his glove on it and freezes that out.
Yeah,
and for the first time this period, Walker's seen the puck, really.
I'm just going to say that. I'm pretty sure that's his first shot on goal. Yeah, which tells you how much they've been struggling to control this puck and get into the zone.
Well, just over 3.5 minutes gone in this first period. Face off. Good win by the Wild, but it's been turned over immediately out in front. Looking for someone skating in with Dundee. Unfortunately for them, there was no one available, but they've managed to retain that puck as they start the cycle. Turned over, however, courtesy the commentator. And Reynolds bursting down the wing off that big stretch pass from Hager. Back in possession of the Comets.
Oh,
that's going to be an interference call there. Well, clear as day on Reynolds that was. We'll see it again.
Yeah, just absolutely no need for that whatsoever. Yeah, just in the back. He just gave him a shove in the back. I don't know what that was about, but you know, now they've got to manage this power play now, haven't they?
So Drew Rumgay goes the box for 2 minutes. And it's the first power play of the night. goes the way of Widnes as they look to set up. Already on the board on 5-on-5. How are they going to cope now 5-on-4? Volkanov takes his time. Barlow.
Greaves has just taken a really good position in there. I think he'll be the key to this power play.
Stubley puts it back to Barlow. Volkanovs. Twists and turns. Back to Barlow in the corner, back to Volkanovs. Good. Working in the puck. McIntosh outdone by the bank pass there. However, Comets have got to stick on that and turn it away. 1:22 remains on the power play. Walker decides he's going to steer that back around for Greaves. Lovely pass from Greaves to Barlow. Barlow skates it in, still skating it into the opposite corner, under pressure from Ireland.
Here we go, we got
Great
a break.
little poke check from McBean. McBean on the break. Volkanov's with him. Still Josh McBean. Volkanov does enough to steer him wide.
Good work.
However, he's got it back, straight back in. McBean!
Oh!
What a goal! Oh, what a goal! Jonathan McBean absolutely waves the one there on Walker.
Yeah, something from nothing. No one picking him up and just like digs one end onto the forehand in the back of the net. Lovely goal.
And it's a big short-handed goal there for the Comets. It's now Widnes Wild 1, Dundee Comets 1.
And technically, Ben, that was probably the second shot of the game for Dundee.
Well, we thought that Volkanovs had done everything. So, with the Comets equalising it up on the shorthand now, we've certainly got a game in our hands, Steve. Kept alive by Hager. Hager. High slot takes a shot. Backdoor Hyde! Oh, well, he was trying to cut back on that on a tight angle. Charnock rings it round once more. Hager into the corner. Back to Charnock at the point. Wilcox. Shot comes in. Good effort
Lovely
from Hyde.
play.
And this power play unit of the Wild working well, however. 13 seconds now remains on the power play.
Oh,
Mr. Hyde gets in the way of Charnock. Puck's ended up back on the net of Walker, and that's going to be the power play pretty much running out as Rumgay gets ready to come back out the box and does so. Back to 5-on-5. Simpson takes his time, drops it back, a little bit of D2D from the Comets defensive man. Simpson looks to gain the zone. Briley with a key poke check. Gilbert out to the wing. Stubley puts it back, knocked on by Gilbert for Greaves. Greaves decides to take a shot, sails wide. Stubley back in. Barlow tried to get the poke check on. Either way, it's a 3-on-2 situation. Simpson turns it, takes a shot off the blocker of Walker, steers it into the corner, and the puck ends up back down the Dundee defensive zone. Barlow. Play rubbed out in front of the Dundee bench. Back the other way with Geddes.
you're starting to play a little bit more now, Dundee, aren't they?
You can see they're getting back into the game a little bit. That goal certainly helping them to level the playing field once more. Briley turns that back into no man's land. Great poke check by Britain. As Geddes uses the boards and dumps it forward. 12:50 remaining in this first period. Briley finds Hyde. Hyde looking for the bursting Rich Hager down the wing. Manages to catch him, but it's immediately sent back. Hager back out in front. A little bit too much sauce on the pass there, allows Dundee to slip in. However, soon recovered by the Wild and turned back around. Tammy out of his net, drops it for Brown. Dundee now making the way up the pad, but turned around immediately as Reynolds cuts inside. Still Reynolds tried to drag it round Tammy. Great save, Tony Tammy. But what an opportunity that was for the Wild. Kept alive though. Hager skates into the zone. Turned back around. Another 3-on-2 situation. Down the wing. Go the Comets. McIntosh skating in the high slot. Put towards net. Into the corner. Once more back out to the point. Shot comes in from Hamilton. Through the traffic, and it's going to be Hager who gets there first for the Wild. Just slows down play and allows the Wild to get back into this. Reynolds, however, clever play not to go forward there. Wasn't an option. Turned it back to Murray. And now Volkanov's in possession.
Yeah, there was nothing for him just to keep possession, so to go back, yeah. Good play.
Great stretch pass, finds Volkanov's, gains his own, 3-on-3, takes a shot, straight into the glove of Tammy. And Tony Tammy tested very early in this game, but so far only one slipping past him.
Yeah, he's had a lot to deal with this period so far, hasn't he? But yeah, especially with how creative the Wild have been, they've been passing that puck really well, very creative in front of his net.
Face off in the Comet zone, left hand side of Tammy. Tie up on the face off. As Wild come out in possession now with Charnock. Charnock under pressure from Runge. Gets it around to Greaves. Greaves gets it across. Charnock looks to take the shot, comes off his defensive man in front of him. Greaves calling for the pass in the high slot. Decides to take a really tight angled shot, almost pays off. Deflects back out, however. Barlow manages to get it round. Hughes keeps the play alive. Comets though regain possession and Wild forced backwards just as they regroup. Geds once again played up, over, cutting inside.
Oh, nearly
Gauchi
just got the tip on it then.
Yeah, Gauchi put that across, looking for a man. Greaves, can he beat out Brown? Does so, holds the puck up on the boards, looking for support. Greaves still boarded there by Brown. However, it's going to be Dundee who come out with that one. Baxter, great pinch in by Stubley. Unfortunately, Baxter's got there first and managed to retain possession. Goes back to Ireland, Stubley in the way. It's going to be picked up there by Charnock. Stubley takes a shot on, straight into the glove of Tammy.
He just decides to keep hold of it, keep it safe, get a change. Yeah, another good pattern of play there. And they've got a dangerous face-off in their zone.
Face-off left-hand side of Tammy in the star zone. 10 minutes remain this first period. Robinson tried to get over to block that, but it's going to go all the way to the opposite corner, and that's going to be an icing call.
Yeah,
and you can see there Scott trying to call that there was an interference hit there, a late hit by Robinson.
Yeah, and I think they're not happy about that icing call because it sort of took a bit of a deflection and when it went over, so it wasn't a clear one, let's say. But it is what it is. Oh, here you go. Yeah, they're making the decision. It actually came off their guy, so it's going centre ice.
So, neutralised face-off.
Everyone's happy.
Yeah. Nobody's got an advantage. JR boys from the middle.
Yeah.
Just like that. Stubley knocks it forward. Helped on by Hyde. Scott's going to get there first. Swings it round.
Oh, another turnover.
Picked up by Simpson. Goes to go in. Well, it was a great pass off to Dolan and Beattie. However, back the other way. Looking for a stretch pass again. Trying to find Robinson skating in on the back. Another shot off the blocker of Walker. Kemp clears his zone. Hamilton looks to come down the left wing, finds Simpson. Simpson puts it towards Donaldson, chasing up. Kemp clears it away once more. Back into the corner. Kemp just enforcing his way through there. Manages to break it forward. Has done. Reynolds drops it for Volkanovs. Cuts inside. Well,
yeah,
great little bit of play between Volkanovs and Reynolds there, and they've certainly gelled over the last 2 weeks. You can see it's almost as if they've been playing the full season together. Volkanovs again. Still Volkanovs. Tries to get it under Tammy. The official's arms up.
Yeah, he caught him there. Just, I think it was a hook-in penalty. But what a lovely toe drag this is there to beat his man.
Absolutely beautiful play.
Yeah, the D-man was caught watching the puck and not the body there.
And it is, you are right, Steve. Yep. So it's a hooking call being assessed to the Comets.
Yeah.
And that's going to be number 42. And that, is it? Let me just double check on that one.
McBean.
No, it's number 12. So it's 12, Jonathan McBean, the goal scorer, who's going to go to the box. Back on the power play now. Oh, Widnes shot in from Greaves. caught everybody asleep there, apart from Tammy, who's just able to get a reaction save off on that.
Yeah, the keeper didn't know much about that. It just come in very quickly. I think what we've seen in the past, Greaves likes to be the shooter on the power play, isn't it? He's got a cannon.
He sets up again. Takes another one-timer from Volkanovs.
It's broke the stick, though.
Stubley keeps it alive. Turned around. Hooked away and cleared. Charnock. He's going to chase that down. Here comes Charnock at pace. We know how he loves to get a run up. Charnock deflected into the corner by Ireland. Swung around the half board. It's going to be chased up by Gauchi. Intercepted by Hager as we go back. 1 minute 4 on the power play. This penalty kill team of Dundee, nothing to be snubbed at. They scored a short-handed goal early on in this period. Let's not remember that. As Wilcox swings round the back of his net as they look to set up once more. Charnock slams the brakes on. Walks the line. Hyde recovers the loose puck. Round the back of the Dundee net. Hyde to Robinson at the point. Charnock cuts inside the hash marks, takes a shot side netting, gets the rebound, however. Good rotation by the Wild. However, time is ticking away. 13 seconds now left on the power play. Cleared away by the Stars once more. Quick line change all round. One last throw of the dice for Widnes on this power play. Knocked forward. Greaves lets one rip right into the chest of Tammy as time expires. And that's 2 power plays now they've failed to capitalise from, Steve.
Yeah, they're passing the puck really nice around the house. That final pass coming in, they just need to be a bit more clinical on where it's gone, because the last couple of shots we've seen right at the keeper's chest. Okay, not low and hard going to the corners.
Face off left-hand side of the Dundee zone. Hamilton looks to push that forward, finds Beattie. Beattie under pressure from Jackson. Great play by Jackson, jumps in there, intercepts out, looks to turn it around for Gilbert. Knocked back up the ice though by Scott and Simpson. Just allows Widnes to reset. Forward check pressure coming from Beattie. Barlow rides the check from Scott. Simpson's come up with the puck. Simpson looks to take a shot, sails over the bar. Back the other way, great little knock on by the Dundee player.
Some skills there.
These stretch passes again though, which Widnes are trying to pull off, you could almost being telegraphed there, I say.
Yeah, that you could just see if there's a couple of guys there. We've got Mike Gilbert, I think, the pass coming hard. Them stretch passes might be the key as the game goes on.
Another quick line change, and we're seeing a lot of this Hager line at the moment. A shot comes in once more from Stubley. So Reynolds, Volkanovs and Hager back on the ice. Volkanovs kept it alive. Hager at the hot slot, takes a shot, just runs wide. Volkanovs is going to get to the rebound though. Digs it out, manages to keep possession, goes round the back of the net. Doesn't like what he sees, drops it for Reynolds. Reynolds, again, back the other way. Hager takes his time. Quite clearly something in mind. Haven't been able to pull it off as Dundee turn that back up ice. 5 minutes remaining in the period now. Still punch for punch in this game. Bearing in mind it finished 3-3 last night up in Dundee, so it's currently 4-4 on aggregate. Volkanovs inside the hash marks, goes high slot. Puts it on the half board, decides to play it to the corner. Reynolds picks it up. Played back round for Hager. Hager gets there before Hamilton. Tried to swing it around for Reynolds out in front, however it's intercepted by Dolan, who winds up, takes one, comes off the leg pads of Murray. Britton calmly scoops that back up, finds Hyde. Another line change by Widnes, get the second line out now. Scott under pressure from Hyde. Dundee doing well to withstand the pressure, however, Britton's managed to get in. Gilbert tried tipping it on net. Dolan clears it forward, chased up by Brown. McIntosh forward, McBean back in there, big hit, dispossesses him from Wilcox. Now Chris Wilcox, eyes up, finds Hyde, dumped in the opposite corner, chased down by Gilbert. Under pressure from Rumgay once more. Dundee managed to clear the puck up ice, send Widnes all the way back up. And this is interesting now, Steve, because looking at it from visual aspect, it's Dundee that's short benched here.
Yeah, and sometimes it plays to your advantage, doesn't it, though? Because them two lines that are just on and off are right into the game. Whereas when you're rotating the three, sometimes it takes a little bit more because you're off the ice, for that extra minute or two,
However, it does look like a little bit of a game plan of Dundee's to roll those lines quick and cause a quick line change from Widnes to try and run down their guys.
And let's not forget as well, so the way it will turn out is your first line going against their third line as well, so you're maintaining them strong lines against the weaker lines.
Shots on both netminders turned out so far as the game goes back and forth, and we're back into that sort of situation where both teams are feeling each other out again. Great play by Charnock, gets around two men. Charnock swings it back, looking for Greaves on the back door, however, intercepted there by Gauchi. Stubley picks up the clearance. Well, Tammy was there with the blocker. Good battle on the boards by Brearley and Ireland. As the ruck in shoes, who's going to come out for? Well, the answer to that one is no one, as it's blown dead. Breather all around there, especially for the referees, with 2:21 remaining in this first period.
Yeah, I think what the Wild have done well tonight so far as this first period is when Dundee are playing the puck out, they're playing it around the board, so they're trapping it in every time, and that's where the puck's bouncing and coming in front for a shot.
Face off right hand side of Tammy, falls all the way to Stubley, who manages to get one through traffic. However, it's steered into the corner. Reynolds tries to pursue that straight away with assistance from Volkanovs. Turned around by Simpson as they look to clear up ice. Great stretch pass, finds Beattie on the far side. And Donaldson back to Simpson. Intercepted by Brearley once more inside the final 2 minutes of this period. Shot rung round. Donaldson's going to get over there again. Keeps the play alive. Simpson behind the Wild net. Intercepted by Stubley. Stubley having an absolute stormer of a game so far. He's everywhere. Turn back round, trying to catch on the change. Simpson takes a wild shot and a swing of Kemp, but you don't want to do that, mate, trust me. And Briley holding the play up, allowing for the change. Robinson's going to forecheck as Rumgay decides to squeeze up, takes a shot off into the glove of Walker.
Looked a little bit uncomfortable with that shot there.
You see it again, gains the zone, decides to let one go quickly. Easy save there for Walker.
Easy save in the end, easy,
Well, we got a little bit of talking to there for Wilcox from Mr. Ryder.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about.
We know Chris will shove it off anyway. Face off. Going to be right-hand side of Walker in the Widnes zone. Shot in from Rumgay once more. Comets look to work that round. Off the half boards, back in. Still in possession. Wild trying to clear the zone. Dolan puts it back round. Wilcox is there. Swings on that. Finds Hyde. Clears the zone. Inside the final minute now. Steered onto net of Tammy, who decides he's going to freeze that.
Yeah, I think wise decision in the end. He wasn't sure.
Robinson just putting the fear of God there up Rumgay, I think.
Yeah, 48 seconds left. This is an important face-off here, wouldn't you say, Ben?
I think it'd be a vital one if they can claw something out of this face-off now. Put them in great stead for the second period. Face-off left-hand side of Tammy in the Dundee zone. Face-off to be taken by Barlow for the Wild. And McBean wins the draw, though, for Dundee. Crucial win there as they now look to break up the ice with it. Greaves, however, looked like he kept that in. Great play, McIntosh. Turned around once more, though, by Barlow. Stubley gets there first. Deflection's gone towards the Wild net. Good ball play once more as it comes out. Well, Greaves just tried to put it onto net and take the shot.
Oh.
Barlow back up. Looks out in front, you can see calling for the Stubley there, looking for the redirect. Inside 10 seconds now, Wild keeping the play alive. Greaves with another shot, bobbled out in front, Tammy straight on it.
Hey,
well, Charnock skating away, and something's happened here, it's all gone, handbags and everything. Barlow, Greaves, Charnock.
A little bit uncalled for there because the puck did come out, it wasn't in there for the rebound. I know players don't like anyone go near the goalies, but it was there to be played. Makes it a bit more tasty anyway.
It's getting it all fired up, ready for an absolutely salivating second period, shall we say, Steve. However,
what's the referee going to call here? Is he going to even it out or just go, come on kids, stop messing around, let's get on with it?
5.3 seconds. You've got the period break to cool down. However, Mr. Ryder has skated over to the timekeeper's bench. And there is a Dundee Stars player heading to the box. And that is Rungay. Well, with 5.3 seconds left, he's going to make his way to the locker room. Now, I'm not too sure whether he's been thrown or because of the time on the clock. Yeah, it's only a 2-minute penalty showing on the board, so it will be. He's just going early.
Yeah. Nothing major looked like it happened there, did it really?
Just not really. A lot of handbags, a lot of frustration. So, as a coach, Steve, what do you say to your defensive when you've got offensive players skating in on your netminder?
Oh, you've got to protect it. That's where your big guys come in handy, isn't it, to protect it? But it's like we're teaching the kids at the moment, you know, in the academy in Manchester. Don't be facing your keeper. Turn out and face the open play and make sure that no one comes anywhere near your player. You know, you don't want anyone coming near your goalie. Okay.
So I suppose the question is, what's a defining moment of when they've overstepped that mark?
Well, you know what? I could name a whole heap of players that used to run the keepers back in the day. You know, and what effect does that have? Massive effect, because you know sometimes the keepers get injured, sometimes it knocks them off the game. It impacts them so many ways. You know what I mean? So you know, the one thing you've got to protect out there is your goalkeeper.
Well, 5.3 seconds left in the period. Face off right hand side of Tammy. It is a power play for Widnes as he knocked that forward. Shot's going to be on Walker. Good timing with the shot on Walker there. Well,
I tell you what, if there's a few more seconds left on that clock, he would have been in on the goalie. And there was a little bit something from Roberts, I think, after the whistle.
Robertson, yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see how it comes out on the second period. The blue touch paper, dare I say, has been lit and is working its way to the powder keg that is this final at the moment. You can catch all the action as we continue right after this short break.
Brakes and Sons sponsor Drop the Puck.
Introducing the brand new Drop the Puck official online store. Choose from a wide variety of items including hoodies, t-shirts, and hats. Ranges include children and adults. Sizes from small to 5XL. Place your order through our Facebook store. Simply select your size and click message. One of our team will assist you with your purchase. Drop the Puck official merchandise store, only on facebook.com/dropthepuck.
Welcome back to this second period of this NIHL1 North Cup final, where it's currently Widnes Wild 1, Dundee Comets 1, 4-all on aggregate. Steve, what a performance.
Yeah, so far so good. We're just looking at the shots on goal, and Widnes by far having a lot more shots. They've had 15 to Dundee's 6, but equally Dundee's made their shots count because it's 1-1. What I did pick up in that first period was how the Wild were really trapping that puck in by protecting the boards, and I think we've got a penalty here.
We have, so I've just been notified that at the end of play, on the 20th minute of that first period, Jay Robinson was awarded an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty of 2 minutes. Now, we saw the little shove there, that'll be from that. However, that's made it interesting because it's now evened it up. It's 4-on-4.
Yeah. From what we saw, it was a bit unnecessary because it was right after the puck had been played.
Well, it's a small rink. We know at the beginning I talked about will Dundee be able to adapt to the small rink. Quite clearly they did in that first period. And now there's a bit more space opening up as well, so it's going to suit all round. Can Widnes get anything out of this, or will Dundee prevail on the 4-on-4? Either way, it's Widnes on the attack early here in the second period now. Briley takes his time, gets it over, trying to find Charnock, keeps it alive, into the corner, comes back out, driven back to the corner once more. You can see they tried to clear it away there, but it's great play by Charnock, gets it over to Stubley. Stubley under pressure from 3 Dundee players, gains his own, takes a shot, runs wide. Minute left on the power play, assessed to the Dundee player. As Hager now puts that in for Volkanovs to chase in the corner. Swung round by the Comets. And I must apologise, I believe, slip of the tongue I noticed in the first period, I called them the Stars, obviously the Dundee Stars, the Elite League team.
Well, they have got stars on their shorts, so that's probably what you meant. Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be too worried about me calling them the Stars. As McBean skates in, McBean still takes a shot, Jonathan McBean, great save, Walker stands tall.
That would have been a nice goal if that had been pulled off.
Wilcox takes his time. 12 seconds left, and there's going to be literally, give or take, about 5 seconds advantage for the Comets. As back on goes Rungay, back on goes Robinson, 5-on-5 just like that, and the second period opens back up. Ireland with the puck down the right wing. Skates inside the dot, takes a shot off the leg pads of Walker, and immediately the game explodes with all men back on the ice. Gauchi knocks it forward, turned around by Brealey once more into the path of Barlow. Barlow out in front of his own bench, and that's going to jump into his bench and stop play. 17:33 remaining in the second period.
Yeah, just like what I was talking about earlier, Widnes Wild been protecting the boards. Every time the D-men are playing it out, they're getting to them boards quick to hit it and keep it in, whereas Dundee are looking for them stretch passes.
Face-off in the neutral zone goes the way of the Comets. Pushed forward once more onto the stick of Simpson. Stubley turns that away. Kept alive, however, by Beattie. Chased into the corner by Gilbert. He's going to be pursued by Geddes. Back round for Stubley. Beattie tries to knock that on. Manages to do so. Shot comes in off the blocker of Walker. Comets looking to set up now. Geddes puts it back into the corner once more. Beattie. He's got Donaldson and Simpson in the middle. Kept alive by Geddes again. And now cleared out as pushed forward. They found Gilbert of the Wild. Gilbert rides a check. Swings it around the back of the Comets net. Great board play on the half boards there for the Wild. Just allowing the defensive men to reset and get in position. Great step up by Wilcox. Denies his man. That's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, yep. The goalie's gone.
So delay penalty. Touched up by Tony Tammy. 16:15 shows on the clock in the second period. And once again, to the box goes another Comets player.
Well, it could be costly in the end, all these penalties. They've got to be careful, haven't they?
And it's a slashing call on Simpson.
Yep.
So, Gary Simpson sits 2 for slashing as the puck is in the Comet zone. Man advantage for the Wild. However, they are none from 2 at the moment. Well, none from 3, really. Robinson takes his time, knocks it forward for Stubley. Through the neutral zone, takes it into the corner, cuts it back to Hyde. Hyde takes a shot, spills up out in front again. Swiping away in it, and Comets have turned it safely into the corner as Hyde pursues. Stubley keeps it alive, tries to get it back across to Barlow. Good reaction by Scott. Charnock. Great play to Hager. Winds up, lets one rip. Spilled out off the leg pad. There's not a Wild player there. Stubley looked like he was going to wind up and let one go. Charnock back in the corner now. 1 minute 5 remaining on the power play. Shot comes into the glove. And it's in! I thought he had it in the glove, but it's fallen short for Hager.
Yeah, he made a great save just before then as well. This was a good save, but the puck was just loose between his legs. And he managed to dip it in, yeah.
What a goal that was for the Wild. It's now Widnes Wild 2, Dundee Comets 1.
And we did say earlier, Ben, the one thing that they've got to be careful of is giving them power plays, because as we've seen in the past, they are quite clinical on these power plays.
Back to centre ice as we get ready and resume action after that Rich Hager goal. Interestingly, we were talking in the period break there, Steve. Only 6 shots on Walker, but there were 15 on Tony Tammy, which means that even though it was 1-1, Comets were making it count, but here come the Wild again with the bit between the teeth.
Just look how far out he came then to cover that angle. Superb goaltending there.
Tammy standing tall, keeping his team in it at the moment. Up the other way though. Out in front, Walker, what a save!
Absolutely took a horrible deflection there. Could have ended up in the back of the net.
Murray. Knocked on by Barlow. Greaves is going to skate in. And that was a great power play goal for Hager. Obviously the power play cancelling out the penalty serve to Simpson. We are back 5-on-5. Puck. Well, it's cleared all the way down. Walker's out of his net, steers it around. Clears it all the way down to Britton. Britton goes backhand looking for Hyde, skating in into the opposing corner now. Can't be kept in. There's a little bit of a leg race here. Walker.
Oh, cool. Oh.
Ooh, great save. Walker, a little bit of skill, then caught no man's land. Wild managed to recover, and this game's lit up again. Brown throws it forward. Picked up by Donaldson. Turned back around once more. Beattie decides to dump it in, test Walker, make sure he's still awake. Wild can't clear it. Backhand, tried to swing it in there, BT. Brown's going to chase that one down, pursued by Volkanovs. But that's going to be an icing call.
Yeah.
So 13-18 in the second period.
Some nice confidence there by Walker just to spin it round, keep the puck safe. Sometimes they can go horribly wrong, but on that occasion, he did all right.
Face-off in the Wild zone, right-hand side of Harrison Walker. And immediately the official's not happy with our face-off and brings it back. So, interestingly, Steve, 2-1 on here on the scoreboard. 5-4 overall on aggregate.
Anyone's game, wouldn't you say? Still.
Very much so, anyone's game still. As Jackson tries to clear that out, manages to get it past all the Comet players. Brown, forecheck pressure from Volkanovs. Great pass right to the stick of Beattie. Immediately though, the Wild swarm him out, smother out that play. Volkanovs drags it forward. Oh, big hit from Scott and Volkanovs. Shot in from Hager on the loose puck, however.
Nice clean hit on the blue.
Good defensive play. Here comes Volkanovs again. Gets round Donaldson. Swarm of red shirts around him now. He's smothered. And there's absolute murder from the bench. And there's six men on the ice. There's 6 men on the ice for the start for the Comets. That's what the shout is. Well, too many men calls given as Donaldson goes to the box and pays the price.
Yeah, some confusion there on the bench, but again, they don't want to be giving out these really meaningless power plays, isn't it?
I think it wasn't just the Wild bench shouting then. It was the whole damn
stadium. It was the whole building, wasn't it? Yeah.
As Walker is out of his net to clear that. So back on the power play, go the Widnes Wild. Too many men on the ice call, served to the Dundee Comets, being sat by Donaldson. Back out to Stubley at the blue, work back in, ball out, pick it out! Oh, Danny Hyde, apologies. Let's see that again.
Shot it there, doing a lot of the great play there. He makes a quick pass over to the far guy, one-timer, top shelf, Barlow.
It's Danny Hyde.
Danny Hyde,
apologies.
Danny Hyde.
However, it's now made it Widnes Wild 3, Dundee Comets 1.
And what we were just saying there about the power plays, you just can't afford to do that to the Wild because they are clinical, given that time and space.
Action back underway after that Dan Hyde goal. Donaldson knocks it forward, obviously that cancelling out the penalty again. Here comes Volkanovs. Volkanovs fancies his chances, lets one rip at Tammy, who gets it wrapped up this time. We'll see it again.
Yeah, he's cut into the middle, quick shot, low and hard to the pads.
But they've certainly woken the building up, Steve.
Everyone was screaming on that extra too many players on the ice there, weren't they? Just before that.
Face off left-hand side of Tammy in the Dundee zone, picked up by the Comets as he looked to swing and clear this out. Now 6-4 on aggregate. Puck all the way down into the Wild zone as he looks to clear that out. Tried to use the half boards. It was Reynolds, kept alive. Hager spins it round once more. Well, a little bit of words going on between, looks to be Kemp and Beattie. Not forward. Volkanovs finds Hager. Hager, big stretch pass across to Reynolds. Reynolds heads up, back through to Hager. Takes a shot, great save. Tammy gets his leg pad in there in time and scoops up the rebound. Volkanovs doesn't want any of that, skates away.
Yeah, again, look, he's got all that net. Great save there. Great save.
Hager will be kicking himself over that one.
And he doesn't give away any rebounds on that one, any loose change.
Face off down in the Comets zone. Right hand side of Tammy. Pushed immediately out the zone as we approach the halfway mark in the second period. And that seems to have flown, Steve.
It has gone quick, hasn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Hamilton loses his edge.
No.
No tripping call.
Not quite loses his edge.
Oh.
Do you know what? It was an accident. It really looked like an accident. I think it was Barlow. His stick just went under him. We might see something on the replay. But, yeah, no complaints. Time for the Dundee team to go on the power play.
So it's Charnock who's the one going in the box. And that's a tripping call.
Yeah. Well, let's see what Dundee have got to offer on the power play.
Well, immediately the four men of the Wild set up the box. Can the Comets make this count as they cycle the puck? Dolan into the corner, gets it back, decides to wind up, comes off. Wilcox is going to feel that one in the morning. Is the official just in the way there? Dead. Drop from McIntosh. Goes round the corner. On the boards by Gilbert. Back inside for McBean. Scooped up by BT, puts it around once more. Dolan looking for that shooting lane. Briley intercepts, finds the space and dumps that all the way down onto the stick of Tammy.
They go for a quick change.
Ireland back into the corner once more, out to nobody.
Blind pass.
And Hager does well. Quick look up at the clock to see what's left. 40 odd seconds. He's just going to skip behind his net.
Smart play there. Smart play.
Plays it off the half boards. That was Hughes, lost his edge there as he span round. Stubley tries to come out and block that. Comets doing well to maintain the puck. Good retention. Simpson out to the blue line. Brown's giving it up. Barlow's going to chase him with 5 seconds left on the power play.
Not really done anything with that power play, have they?
Not really. His shot comes in on the end as Charnock regains his time on the ice. Barlow skates it over though. Backhands. Charnock skating in. Back door.
Nice idea.
And here come the Comets once more. Simpson up ice. Finds Gauchi. Lets a run by Simpson. Murray, plenty of time, decides to use Wilcox. Barlow gives a signal. Off Barlow's skate, unfortunately. Turn back around, and here comes Simpson. Great body on there by the defenseman Chris Wilcox. It's fallen to McBean, kicks out in frustration.
Yeah, a little bit of frustrations there.
And Wilcox in the middle there, words being exchanged between himself and Gary Simpson.
Yeah.
Either way, we see the shot again. Great save there.
Yeah, some tempers maybe spoiling over a little bit, and some frustrations there. Especially with that power play, because they really didn't test the keeper at all on that power play.
Face-off will be left-hand side of Harrison Walker in the Wild zone. Britton fights hard on the draw, comes out with the puck to Brealey. Manages to ring it around for Hyde. Hyde, lovely pass up the boards to Robinson. Under pressure from Hamilton.
He sticks up high there as well.
Gets it to
Oh.
Barlow took the shot, apparently Hyde. That's twice I've done that now.
Yeah.
It's the body posture, it looks dead similar.
Yeah, they are actually. I see what you mean.
Hyde
Yeah.
loses out there though. Comets push it forward. McBean skates around, takes a shot, high slap. Well, Jonathan McBean, all the time in the world to let that one go.
Yeah, do you know what? The D-men are backing off. It just cuts into the middle. There's literally four Wild guys just going back, probably screening their own keeper, and he puts an easy one in the end.
It's now Widnes Wild 3, Dundee Comets 2. And obviously that is 6-5 on aggregate now.
Right back into it, eh?
Face off, goes away the Comets on the restart. The Scott chased back, pursued round. Intercepted by Hager from Beattie. Tammy out of his net. Played forward once more. Comets gain the zone, shot comes in. Always running wide. As the Wild try and clear it out the zone once more. Hager fighting away with Donaldson, gets it to Reynolds. Reynolds decides to take a shot into the chest of Tammy.
Yeah, there wasn't much on for him there. At least he's got a face off in a dangerous position.
See it again, Reynolds manages to squeeze through the gap there. Look, you think he's going to drag it inside his man, instead just lets one rip. Good save, Tammy. Face off right hand side of Tony Tammy now. Barlow with the face off win, immediately turned around by the Comets. Charnock is going to pursue. Geddes over for that one. Keeps the play alive. Geddes though comes back out with the puck.
Oof.
Greaves. Big stretch pass over to Charnock once more. Well, that's going to be a tripping call there.
Yeah. An obvious one. He's just working hard. His stick's gone down there, but yeah.
I know sooner as he got out the box, Liam Charnock's going to be making the same tracks back.
Well, I tell you what, how he's played tonight, they need to keep him on the ice, because when he's been on the ice, he's been really effective. The last thing we want is him in the box.
Well, I can tell you who's going to be loving this right now, and it's the Comets players. Face off right hand side of Walker with the man advantage again. Didn't really do anything with it last time. There we go, testing the keeper this time, straight off the bat.
Yeah.
Walker with a good save. So again, right hand side of Walker. Good pressure from the Wilds to try and push it out the zone. However, Comets set up. Dolan into the corner. Takes his time. McIntosh, oh, McBean, apologies, takes the shot. Comets trying to do so. Well, Wilcox has managed to clear it away. Volkanovs has sprinted down this wing. Tried to cut inside and get it over to Gilbert there that was skating in on net. However, Comets grab it, turn it back around once more. Brayley shadows his man around the net. Wilcox picks it up. Dolan behind the Wild net now. On the blue line, shot from Brown.
Another penalty coming up here.
We'll see that there. He's gone down holding his face. Briley is the man in front. We'll see it in the replay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. And yeah. Briley there with the high stick has caught him in the face, unfortunately.
Well, I guess it all depends if there's any blood there, whether he gets a bigger penalty than the 2 minutes.
I'm having a look at the spot now, Stephen. There doesn't appear to be any on the ice. However, Wilcox protesting and hit him in the chest.
2 minutes high sticks, yeah.
So it's a high sticking call he's got, not a stick to the face, which is that's a different kettle of fish.
Do you know what, as well now, 5 on 3.
Well,
for at least a minute and 3.
what do we always say, Steve, with 5-on-3s?
You should always score on a 5-on-3. Absolutely.
Comets players are going to be wanting this one, as are the small contingent of Comets fans that have made the long trip down south to support their team. Face off left-hand side of Walker now. Big ask from the 3 men in the yellow. Comets now just taking all the time in the world. Plenty of space on the ice for them. Brown skates it in. Goes back to the point to Simpson. Looking to set up. Back around. Scott takes a shot through traffic. Looking for the redirect was Ireland. And again on the back door, Brown. Great defence so far by the Wild. Hughes and Hagger and Stubley out there. Brown once more. Takes a shot, comes glancing off the glove of Walker, and it's enough to clear it out.
Yeah.
15 seconds left till Charnock rejoins the fray.
That's just killed the clock a little bit.
Simpson gets it over. Stubley chases it. Still the same 3 defensive men for the Wild.
And again
they've played out of the zone. Charnock out the box, going to try and jump on that one. Tammy comes flying out to knock that away. Well, icing call.
Tammy's not happy with something
And
there
Simpson,
as well.
that's Hagger and Simpson. Hagger's having none of it and skated away. Simpson being taken away by the officials. Immediately, Wilcox and Hughes are over there to talk of Charnock. In Gary Simpson's face, however, things are starting to get heated up here, Steve.
Yeah, I don't know really what kicked that off there. It was just a race to the puck. Tammy got there first, played it out. Yeah, I didn't see anything after the whistle, but clearly something's happened, eh?
I think he was accusing Charnock of trying to run him a little bit, which, you know, Charnock came belting out the box there, trying to jump on the loose puck. However, we're going back up to the Dundee zone now, right-hand side of Tony Tammy.
And let's not forget they're still on the power play, Dundee.
Very much so, 5-on-4 now. The Wild ones in full voice here at Planet Ice Widnes. Beatty. Charnock. Clear the zone once more. Geds forced back to chase it under forecheck pressure from Charnock. Decides to use Brown. Brown turns it round. Shadowed by Volkanovs. Stubley does well to hold his man up at the point. Give him plenty of space for Charnock to get in there. Big hit in the corner. Charnock just loses his edge, allows Dundee in out front. Well, there's a pile on, and it looks like Wilcox has gone. Immediately, as soon as they hit the puck towards the net, Walker turns it out, and it's kicked off instantly.
It's a pylon.
BT is crawling out of there, holding his head.
Do you know what? The puck was loose. Everyone's just doing the best to try and get it in that net. I'll keep it out of the net.
And again, a Comets player is escorted to the box, as is Wilcox. So McBean goes to the box, as does Wilcox. I promise, viewers, we will get some full-strength hockey in the second period at some point. But dare I say, this is very replicant of last night. So 2 minutes roughing is what is given. Well, I know Gary's licking his lips because he's hoping that all this is leading ultimately to a bit of leather on the ice.
So let's see how this evens up. So face off outside the zone.
The offset penalties still
right. Okay.
5-on-4.
5-on-4. Personal one. There must be personal ones.
Is it, or is it 4-on-4?
Oh, it's there. Well, two in. What's the referee calling it? 5-on-4.
5-on-4.
Right. 5-on-4.
So the Comets need another player on the ice. Here we go. 3:29 remaining in the second period. Offset minor coincidentals of roughing a serve to Wilcox and McBean. 2 seconds, 1 second. Briley rejoins the fray, back to full strength. And it's been a while since we had some full strength hockey this period, Steve. Hamilton and Briley involved in a good board play now. As the Comets look to break forward once more. Loose puck takes a weird deflection, falls onto the stick of Hager, takes the opportunity, drives forward, drops it for Gilbert. Greaves was there, couldn't put it in quick enough. Back by Hager once more, turned onto the stick of a Comets player, however, as he's straight down with Dolan. Dolan finds his man inside, shot in from McIntosh into the pads of Walker, and he's going to wrap that one up.
Yeah, that was a nasty one, that. It looked like he was going to creep in the back of the net. Nice little move on the backhand. The problem with the backhand shots as a keeper, you don't know where they're going to go. It's not like a forehand shot, so you're unsure where they're going to go, so they are difficult to save.
Face off, left-hand side of Walker in the Widnes zone. Greaves just puts a body on. Scott after taking the shot from the point. Ireland and Gauchi now into the opposite corner. Simpson. A little bit of a tie up there with Walker. Hughes sees enough. Knocks it forward for Greaves. Greaves takes a shot off the blocker. 2 minutes 20 remain in the period. Barlow couldn't push it forward. Scott tried to get it across. Charnock has picked up the loose puck as it's come back round. Charnock! What a save, Tony Tammy.
Brilliant save there by Tammy, yeah. Again, these little loose pucks falling in the right direction there. Nice little break.
Great play.
He did well to get the shot away in the end because he was under a lot of pressure.
Still currently Widnes 3, Dundee 2, 6-5 on aggregate. As the face-off is won by Dundee. Widnes now back out in front of the Dundee net, turned around immediately though by the Comets. Briley stops at the halfway, turns it back around for Reynolds. Reynolds tries to get himself in position. Shot deflected and it's missed. Tammy turned away by one of the defensive men, that's Hamilton. Now Volkanov's battling away to put it back on net into the glove of Tammy. And that was a great bit of play between Ireland and Volkanov's there. We see it again.
Volkanov working hard to keep that puck. Yeah.
Lads has certainly been the thorn in the side of many a team this season. Face off, won by Widnes as Reynolds chases that down. Geddes plays it out once more, picked up and neutralised by the Wild, knocked back into the Dundee zone, only to be turned straight back around. Briley slams the door shut on the blue line. Dolan puts it through all the traffic into the corner. Volkanovs picks it up. One man in front of him on the netminder. Great play by Simpson, I believe that was. Or was it Geddes? Can't quite tell. Gilbert is going to chase off back under the pressure of Ireland. Ireland in the corner. Behind the Wild net now, into the final minute. Hager knocks it away. Volkanovs
nice
back
play.
to Hager. He's got Gilbert skating over, however, it's key poke check by Scott has sent him wide. Once more, Comets regain possession. Final throw of the dice, Dolan's through. Dolan takes a shot off the stick of Walker. Murray's going to aid it back forward, knocked on by Robinson. That's going to be an icing call. 19.6 seconds remain as both men vacate the box. So Wilcox and McBean return. Face off down in the Wild zone, right hand side of Harrison Walker. Britton and Simpson in for the draw, and it goes the way of the Wild as they push it forward immediately. Simpson picks it back up, however, behind the Wild net. off the leg pads and skates of Hughes. Murray battling away with his man. Walker, great seal on the post there, you can see. That's the buzzer.
That's the bell.
Well, you can see there just a little word.
Bit of a psych out job there, just getting in the keeper's face and refusing to get out the way. Yeah.
However, a very eventful second period there, Steve. A lot of penalties, discipline slipping a little bit.
Yeah, certainly that's why we've seen a couple of goals go in, and certainly there's some key players on both teams that need to be out on that ice. You're not going to win games in the penalty box, are you? But both teams working hard, and absolutely nothing in this game. Looking forward to going into the third.
And you can catch the third period right after this short break.
Brakes and Sons sponsor Drop the Puck.
Introducing the brand new Drop the Puck official online store. Choose from a wide variety of items including hoodies, t-shirts, and hats. Ranges include children and adults. Sizes from small to 5XL. Place your order through our Facebook store. Simply select your size and click message. One of our team will assist you with your purchase. Drop the Puck official merchandise store, only on facebook.com/dropthepuck.
Well, Steve, here it is, the 20 minutes that will decide it all. And we can see there already both captains and coaches just having a quick word. It's McIntosh and Hagger having a quick word, Mr. Ryder there. One goal in it. One goal is all it would take to swing this game either way.
Big 20 minutes coming up now for both teams, isn't it? All to play for.
Who wants it more? We'll find out as soon as the puck drops. Hagger and McBean going for the draw. And we are away for this third and final period of your Morley Cup. Immediately it's Wild and Volkanovs who dart forward. Volkanovs picks it up behind the Comets net, into the corner, under pressure. Reynolds trying to support him, however, turned around by Scott. Scott holds it up from Reynolds, does well. Geds takes a body from Volkanovs as Volkanov starts throwing it round. That's something we're used to.
You know we're in trouble when that happens, eh? Yeah.
Great poke check there. Forces the Comets backwards. And interestingly, Steve, just in the period break there, an update on the stats. 16 shots on Tony Tammy from the Wild, 13 on Harrison Walker there. Certainly picked up from the first period.
Yeah, totally different story than the first period, isn't it?
However, it was the Wild that made them count more with the goal advantage. Barlow tries to find Greaves. Greaves puts it on into the chest of Tony Tammy, slams on.
Do you know what? We're seeing a lot of that tonight. The puck going into the keeper's chest. You know, a bit more composure in front of that goal. Or is it Tammy's so big? He's a big keeper out there taking down their angles.
Yeah, he does remind me a lot of the Solway netminder. Looks a little bit like Hadfield there. He does fill that net. Shot goes flying over. Greaves. Big
nice
stretch
pass
past to Charnock. Point to point. Cuts inside. Turned around by Tammy as Barlow was skating in, look for the rebound. Here comes Baxter though, however. Baxter takes a shot on the net. Easy save for Walker, but it still counts as a shot on goal. Puck's come up and down in front of the crease. Turned out once more, and the Comets looking to set up now. Murray tries to clear it away, caught up in Charnock's skates. Charnock does well to hold his man on the boards. Creates the space for the Wild to start bringing it back down the ice, and does so. Barlow dumped in. Robinson pursues Brown, who dumps it forward. Walker gets his stick there first. Hughes tries to stop Simpson's pass, can't. Loose puck swung round into the opposite corner now. Great clearance by Britton. And this again starting at quite a high tempo, but no real breakaway opportunities for either team as yet. Back into neutral ice. Comets try and chip it in off the half boards. However, it's turned around by the Wild once more. Hyde is going to dump it in. Quick line change by the Wild. Wild now starting to utilise the numbers and rolling lines quicker. However, McBean skates around, tries to go around Brearley.
Great defensive work there. Yeah.
And Hagger catches up with the official there. Again, Comets trying to drag it in, do so with McBean. Back across into the middle. Briley lays out, shuts the pass lane off. Volkanovs has got it forward to Reynolds. Reynolds and Volkanovs.
Oh!
Well, you'd have banked money on that. However, shot goes wide and back up the other way. Already, McIntosh. Clear down once more. Foot race between. Well, Charnock was there and Hamilton slams on Charnock as Tammy freezes that one. But interesting there, you'd have had money on Reynolds and Volkanovs working something out between the two of them.
Yeah, I think the best option there personally would have to give it in back, because it was a 2-on-1, the keeper had committed, and it unfortunately never even got a shot off on the goal.
Face off, taken quickly in the Dundee zone. Wilcox turns it back around. Once more to Charnock, top of the slot, tame shot, rebound comes out however. Baxter controls that, gets it on his stick, flings it round. Greaves tries to aid it out, gets a second bite of the cherry, only gets it as far as Brown, who puts it back in, and that's going to be an offside call. Well, Wild catching Dundee on the short there, and I'm looking at a few of the Dundee players now, Stephen. They are blowing gas.
Yeah, you could just see that there's a couple of times where the icing's been called off because they've got to the puck quicker. That 2-on-0 there, that came because the Wild were a little bit quicker getting to the puck there, and that could be something we see going into the third. Bit of Tyree legs.
Interestingly there, Mr. Ida just having a quiet word with the Dundee bench. Okay.
Something's going on here.
Well, come on. Mr. Ryder, you started calling it and skated to the hole. Okay, so Jackson's looking confused. Baxter's looking confused.
Well, what I can see over on the bench, there's a guy over there. It looks like he's taken his blade out of his skate, and one of the trainers has got it there. And then something's happened here, but is it a bench penalty? Is that interesting? Interesting to see what comes of this.
Okay. So we do have the Comets players skating to the box, and that's Donaldson again. It is a bench penalty that has been assessed on the board. Either way, it's put the Wild on the power play. Great opportunity for them now. Robinson couldn't quite find Stubley, and away to the races goes Ireland. So it's an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty awarded to the bench. Well, that's interesting. Wild now taking advantage of the man up. Shot comes in from Robinson on target. Great save, Tammy. Back the other way now, Hyde. Spins on the spot, looks for Charnock, finds him in the corner. Wild starting to cycle this. Rich, Hager, patrolling that net. Great play by the Wild. Hyde once more. Back to Robinson. Robinson.
Blind pass.
Blind pass again. Thought Stubley was there, wasn't. Minute of the penalty gone already. Comfortable shot on net from Gauci to Walker.
That blind pass by Robertson then could have been very costly.
Quick change on the bench as McBean gives pressure to Charnock. Stubley just holding it up, chewing that clock up. Remember, it's Wild who've got the goal advantage. Volkanov's skates it down, gains his own, goes round the back of the Dundee net. Looks for the man out in front, still no pass lane. Greaves making that known. He's open. Hager once more. Back to Volkanov's. Gets it to Wilcox at the point. Back into Volkanov's. Tried to get it through to Greaves, however, McIntosh has turned it round for McBean. And that's going to be the power play pretty much there for the Wild. They'll be kicking themselves over that one.
Yeah, not the best power play, was it?
No, back to 5-on-5. Greaves takes it coast to coast, goes to shoot. Shot deflected, puts it back towards the net area, off the backboards. Wilcox gets it round to Volkanov's. Greaves out in front. Tried to find Barlow.
Oh, it changed. Nearly changed then on the icing. Could have been another penalty.
Well, it was interesting. .12:57 remains in this third period as time is flying by. Face off will be to the left-hand side of Tammy in the Dundee zone. Officials just making their presence known on the ice. Hyde takes a big hit from McIntosh. Brown comes out with the puck. Pushed forward. McIntosh is skated down. Big hit on Brearley on the boards. Brearley recovers from it and tries to get the puck out. However, it's the Comets who have maintained possession. McBean again with the shot. Into Donaldson. Hyde's got round Brown. He's put it across. Gilbert was skating in. Tammy comes out of his net, shuts that off. Brown tries to clear it out. Back into the corner once more. Comets do well to clear it away. Aim towards the net of Walker as he freezes that one up.
Yeah, one of their key players tonight for Dundee, McIntosh, has worked really hard tonight. I've noticed he hasn't stopped skating hard all night.
You see it in the replay, just to turn it on net, just making sure that Walker's still awake. Right hand side of Harrison Walker, 12 minutes to remain in the game. Great play by Reynolds, he's got Volkanovs in support. Tammy comes flying out of his net. Hager's kept it alive, however. Volkanovs and Reynolds in front. Volkanovs tries to find Reynolds, picks it back up, takes a shot, rebounded off. Reynolds can't scoop it in. Scott's there trying to turn it away. It's fallen to Gauci. Gets it out to Baxter, and Dundee breathe a sigh of relief.
Woo! That was a close call for one here.
Hamilton swings it all the way down into the Wild zone as Gauci's going to get there. Great shot on, Walker called into action. Baxter just commands that one back in. Again, cut inside. That's Ireland. Swung round, and you can see now Dundee really pressuring Widnes, but the call on the overlap again with Hager. Back up the other way with Simpson. Comets skating hard in this third. Brown kept it alive. Picked out the air by Stubley. Great pass to Charnock. Charnock skates and he goes backhand. Liam Charnock.
Scores. And it was all about this pass here. What a beautiful pass to cut in behind the D. Comes in on the backhand, it up the net. What we're seeing there as well is, we've seen it before with the D-men are really slow on turning for Dundee there. Very slow.
Well, you can hear the noise, much to the elation of the Wild ones, as it's now Widnes Wild 4, Dundee Comets 2. That was a big goal, Steve. That certainly swung the favour towards the Wild. Now 7-5 on aggregate. This a two-leg game.
It's got to keep them shots down if they want anything from this game as well.
Here come the Wild again with goal scorer Charnock. Gains his own, puts it in for Barlow. Turn around by the Dundee defence. As we're approaching 10-15 now remaining in the game. Icing call given.
Yeah, just looking there, Charnock there with a lovely move. He's been a nightmare for Dundee all night as well. He's worked his socks off.
Face-off will be right-hand side of Tammy. Volkanovs does well to win that back, drags it along the board. Still Volkanovs gets it round. Vlad Volkanovs goes to go low on Tammy, who just teddy bear rolls onto that.
Again, Tammy is not afraid to come out of this goal. Look how far out it comes to cut down the angle.
You see it there. Absolutely freezes it up. And literally, Tony Tammy has stood on his head tonight.
Both goaltenders, there's been questions asked of them all night, hasn't it? Especially with coming out, playing the puck and being confident. And they've both met up to their match, really, haven't they?
Face-off was won by Dundee as they skate forward, and there's a bit of a tie-up with McBean on the far side. However, Widnes managed to swing the puck round. Brown looks to keep it alive. It's come down in front of Volkanovs.
Just lost sight of that, otherwise could have been a break.
Reynolds comes off his skate. Back the other way with Hughes. Brown. Push forward once more by Dundee. Pickpocketed by Hager. He's through. Rich Hager goes to go 5-hole on Tammy. What a save, but what a pickpocket from Hager there.
Yeah, he done well to create that chance there, something from nothing.
Literally
comes down,
takes it as a shot.
Yeah.
Unlucky not to get on the board there, however, great net minding.
It was just at the end of the shift as well, so I think possibly if it was at the beginning of the shift, he would have taken it on a bit more.
Face-off picked up by the Wild. Britton dumps it into the corner. Hyde gets the clearance. Hamilton again. Great little move from Hyde. Gets it back out in front. Tammy shuts that off with the stick. Robinson's tied up in the crease. Dundee used that to try and break forward with Dolan. Can he get round the back of Stubley? He does so. Great ball play by Stubley. However, the Comets regain possession. Look to take a shot, comes off Hyde once more. Briley pressuring Dolan. A little bit too much pressure as Hyde in a foot race now with Brown, who's going to get back there first comfortably. Flicked forward by Beattie. And Brown again. Mistake by Scott allowed Charnock in. Charnock puts it back into the middle. Greaves tries to spin and take it. Fans on the shot. Only clears it as far as Hughes, who dumps it back in on net. Tammy keeping his head on a swivel. Cleared all the way down to the Wild zone, however. 8 minutes remaining in this third period. Greaves knocks it forward for Charnock. Charnock down the right wing. Rubbed out the play by Brown. Greaves picks up the loose puck. Takes a shot on net. Sails across the face of the goal. Simpson's going to be there for the Comets to pick that loose puck up though, however. Tests Harrison Walker, who sees his first real little bit of action in this period.
Yeah, shot coming in from a tight angle there.
But either way, plenty of vision there for Walker to wrap that one up. 7:46 remaining in the game. Face-off will be left-hand side of Walker. Won by the Comet, but it's a break straight away between Volkanovs and Reynolds. Oh, well, I thought that was going to go over Tammy then. What an opportunity that was. And this line has been nothing but trouble all night for the Comets.
They're skating, aren't they? They're working well together, this line.
Reynolds once more. And you can see there Volkanov's just using his skill, put it back across, good seal on the pipe. Simpson. Looks to skate it in. Goes short angle on Walker. And Briley just gloves that down, puts it on the ice, but the roll off somebody's skate sends it out the zone. Stubley just clearing that back down. Another line change by Widnes. And that's something they've got the advantage of again here is the numbers. As Gilbert can't make it past Scott. Simpson picks up loose puck. Looks to go down the far wing. Good shot on, back door, and they picked the loose change up. They're not out of it yet.
They are not out of it yet. Something from nothing, really. Again, how important is it to make sure you go in the net? And just picks it up at the far post. No one picking that guy up, and it's right back in this game.
Well, it's now Widnes Wild 4, Dundee Comets 3. It is 7-6 on aggregate with 6 minutes 33 remaining in this final period.
Yeah, it's definitely not over yet, isn't it? So important to stay switched on.
Face-off, won by Dundee on the restart. Gauci tries to put it forward. Open net out front. Walker's been caught out high and dry. However, the Comets are unable to turn it in. Another shot comes in, blocked. Right into these.
Jeez. They don't come any closer than that. I think it was just the outside of the post that kept it out on the first occasion.
But good effort as he gets on the knee there and lets one rip. So that's been awarded to Lewis McIntosh.
I said he's been working hard all night.
And now it's put a fire back under the Comets. As once again they're set up in the Widnes zone. Dolan tries to find a man.
Nice
Great play. Gets the shot off. Turned out once more by Walker. Wild have done enough to clear the zone, dragged over by Volkanovs, cuts inside his man, cuts all the way across. Loose puck turned around once more, Gauci. Down our far side, under pressure from Hager. into the opposite corner now. There's an arm up by the official. There's going to be a call here, and it's going against the Comets.
Not what they want when they've just got back into the game, is it, Ben?
You've seen the replay, Steve. Into the call. Looks like it's a tripping call.
It's silly. You're letting your team down.
2 minutes. Holding, and it's on Ireland. So Michael Ireland, who's also been a little bit of a prolific player tonight for the Comets, he's the one that's really been causing Charnock and Barlow and Volkanovs to hurry the play.
However, Ben, will we see another short-handed goal? Because there was one in the first period, wasn't there?
Yes, there was. As action back underway with the Widnes advantage. 5 minutes 20 short on the clock. Snap stick there for Stubley. He's going to have to go and change that quickly. And in that time, Dundee used that to their advantage to clear it down. Volkanovs again, though, back to Greaves. What will Greaves do? Takes a shot on, causes a blocker save from Tammy.
Oh!
Big hit against Wilcox there. And immediately that's blown. Well, this is going to be a 5-on-3 situation now, and that could have been the game right there. As Greaves takes a shot. Britain's kept the rebound alive, however. Still delay penalty. Fails. And Barlow there puts a body on. Oh!
Here we go.
And Barlow's gone with Brown. Well, no, it's Brown swinging at him. Barlow's not answering. And that's it now. Mr. Ryder's saying you both go in the box. So there's going to be someone going for the initial hit on Wilcox on the far side. I believe that was Brown as well.
Yeah, that didn't look a great hit at all.
So, is it a little bit of clever play now by Brown, knowing that he's going in the box, dragging a Widnes player with him?
Well, potentially, but he might pick up a double penalty, one for the hit from behind and then one from there.
We'll await the signals from Mr. Ryder.
Do you know what, though? The team, they've just scored a goal to get back into the game, and then they do something stupid like this. What are they thinking?
Well, there's three in the penalty box at the moment for the Comets.
You know, the coaches over there must be pulling their hair out over this. You just got right back in the game. There's still 4 minutes left, and you go and do something stupid like that.
But Steve, look at it now. We've got 3 in the penalty box for the Comets, and if you go over to the Comets bench, as you can see on the board there, 2 minutes being assessed to Brown. But if we go over to the Comets bench, you'll now notice how depleted it looks.
Well,
with 3 in the box and 5 on the ice.
Yeah.
Not a situation that you want to be in right now.
No. I mean, they've got, is it McIntosh still out there? Beatty's still out there. They're their key players for them, isn't it?
Yeah, Gauchi's still out there. Scott as well. There's a few of them out there that can still cause issues for the Wild, however. Mr. Ryder just conferring with the timekeeper's bench.
You know, when you look at that play there, just is it necessary? It's something we're teaching the kids over at Manchester, when to give the hit, and when the hit's not there, you don't hit. And on that occasion, he had his back to him. The hit just wasn't there. There was no need for it at all.
So we're waiting to see what the official verdict is. There are penalties on the board already. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be coincidental minor roughings to Barlow and Brown, plus a further 2 minutes to Brown for the late hit. And it is going to be 5-on-3 in favour of the Wild. Well, this could be the nail in the coffin, Steve.
Well, do you know what? Even if they just take away the 2 minutes, isn't it, and just kill that clock down, it's not going to do Dundee any favours. But you know, they're going to go for get another goal here, because 5-on-3. What do we say?
Or it should always score. And with that, action resumes to the blue line with Stubley. Great play by the Wild. So it's McIntosh gets 2 minutes for interference, And then coincidental minors on Barlow and Brown for the roughing. Stubley takes a shot, goes in, scraping it in the paint, but it's in the glove of Tammy.
Yeah, Dundee doing well there just to keep it, take away the passing lanes, keep it nice and tight there. Wasn't much on, that's all they can do at the moment.
Yeah, jumping on the loose change, shutting everything off there. So face off right hand side of Tammy in the Dundee zone. 2-man advantage in favour of the Wild. Volkanovs. Stubley at the blue. Decides to take a shot on, looking for the deflection, and that was Hager posted out in front.
Hager's just saying, keep the shots down, he'll save them all night. He was just saying to the point, you've got to keep them down.
You see it again, shot comes in, then Hager lets him know, keep them down.
Keep it low. Yeah.
Go for a redo with the face-off right-hand side of Tammy. Clearance has come off his own player, but they've managed to get enough on that. 14 seconds now remains on the penalty assessed to Ireland. Charnock at pace, gains his own. Still Charnock into the corner. Into the half boards now. Ireland back onto the ice, 5-on-4. Gets straight into the action. Shot comes in again. Swing and a miss from Volkanovs. Charnock. Stubley at the blue. Well worked with Hager. Great poke check from Ireland. Hager fighting away in the corner, and here come the Comets. 23 seconds now left on the power play. Cleared all the way down onto the net of Walker, and that was something that was picked up on last night by the coverage there from Dundee, was that all the clearances were accurate and towards the net of Walker. Great pass across to Hager. Hager back across for Gilbert. Couldn't get there. Hyde into the corner now. Under pressure from Scott. McIntosh is back. His full strength resumes. Dolan puts it on net. Once more turned out. 2 minutes 25 left in this game. Still only a goal in it. Dundee fighting hard to the wire. There's a bit of board play now. Held up.
Don't forget that clock's ticking away while they're just killing a timer over by the boards as well.
This running in favour of the Wild, however. Pucks come out for the Comets.
Good play, good defensive play there.
Briley tries to get on Simpson. Puts it towards net. Turned back in by McBean off the skates.
Horrible deflection there.
Gilbert sweeps up the loose change. 1:50 left in the game. McBean swings round in the zone. Great poke check by Brearley and follows it up with the hip as well. Wilcox skated in, but McBean had gone all the way round with it.
They're calling a timeout.
Timeout by the Comets. You've seen the replay there again. It was getting feisty on them boards on the opposite side.
Do you know what? I thought there was a penalty coming up there, the way he took him out, because it just kept hold of him a bit too much, but referee never went with that.
Well, Steve, coach of the moment, what are you going to be saying if you're the Comets coach?
Let's get a good face-off in their zone, then we'll think about getting good possession, and then maybe we'll look at pulling the keeper maybe. There's still an awful lot of hockey to play, so it's, again, you've got to create something, you've got to make something happen in front of their net, and when that puck does get in front of the net, you might as well go for it, so everyone get in there. And as we've just seen in that play there, the puck got thrown in front of the net, it hit someone's skate, and it nearly went in. So you've just got to make something happen.
Well, the Widnes fans getting behind their team here, as are the travelling Comets fans. 1 minute 39, and a single goal divides these two teams. Who wants it more? We'll find out at the drop of this puck.
There's a lot of space over here.
On that right-hand side, as the Comets in possession. He's giving the signal. And there goes Tammy to the net. No, he went to go. He went to go, so we know what they're doing. They're pulling the netminder. Brown leaves it for McIntosh. McIntosh takes it over. Tammy's gone. Skater on. Throwing the dice from the Comets. Sean Beattie takes a shot out in front. Walker jumps on the loose puck.
Okay.
That's going to be a face-off, like you said, Steve.
Yeah. Keep that puck going in on the net. The point man was open there. I thought he was going to pass it to him, but do you know what? Yeah, get some shots on the net and see what happens. Again, face-offs are going to be the key.
1 minute 8. Face-off won by the Comets. McBean takes his time inside the net.
Oh!
It's come back out to Charnock. Yeah. Charnock shoots. It's the cry from all the Widnes fans, but he does the right thing and just drags it over. It's gone to Volkanovs. Volkanovs, empty net. Still Charnock. Well, the Comets have kept it alive. What a play. Shot comes in into the glove of Walker and out. 37 seconds remain. Dundee throwing everything at this, including the kitchen sink.
It's still there, it's loose.
Out front, still live puck. Shot comes in through traffic. Volkanovs absolutely throws himself at that. Volkanovs on the puck, 20 seconds left. Decides he's going to drag it along.
Smart play, Volkanov.
Hager. 10 seconds left. Walker steers it away into the path of Wilcox. 5 seconds left. Shot comes in.
Oh, that was the key one.
And there's a buzzer. The Widnes Wild are your North Morley Cup champions. And it's the first silverware of the season for them.
Do you know what, Ben? Did the best team win on the day? I would say they did. I think they deserve to win tonight.
Well, the Comets players are looking absolutely devastated, and I can understand why. What a game, Steve.
Yeah, brilliant game, especially the last couple of minutes there. They were fantastic. That puck, do you know what? They were so close on getting that equaliser. You know, but credit to the Wild players there. They were throwing the bodies in the way, making sure that puck wasn't going in the net. You know, that's what hockey's all about, isn't it? They were committing massively. Well, that's great to see. And the fans really appreciating the players putting the bodies on the line for the team.
Well, at the beginning of the season, questions were asked when Rich Hager took the reins as coach and brought in an influx of Hull Jets, Ultimate Maces, and worked around that core of former Widnes players.
Well, whatever he's done, it's working, because every time I've been here watching them, they play some really creative, lovely hockey. And credit to Widnes, they've got themselves a trophy tonight.
As you can see there, both teams exchanging good sportsmanship handshakes. What a game that was if you were a neutral. And don't forget, guys, there's plenty more where that came from right here on Drop the Puck, as we have the remainder of the Morley season for the Widnes Wild, and maybe more. But we do have a back catalogue of games which you can always catch on our YouTube channel. I'll be interested to see what the coaches and players have got to say about that. And you can catch those interviews right after this short break.
Brakes and Sons sponsor Drop the Puck.
Critical part of like a successful hockey club.
It is. Of course, this is the first Morley silverware. And your Morley Cup champions for 2021-22, the Widnes Wild. What a game it was, Steve.
Brilliant game of hockey, yeah. Do you know what? Like we said, it could have gone either way, couldn't it?
Very much so.
Especially with the last couple of efforts on goal. And look at the fans appreciating it. Brilliant. They packed the house here tonight, which is brilliant. Exactly what they wanted. And like also, I'm guessing like the performance last night at Dundee counts massively, isn't it? Because they went up to Scotland, they got a draw there, they brought it back to get the win in their own barn, you know. So
definitely, it's a credit and a testament to the coaching staff. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Brakes and Sons sponsor Drop the Puck.
Introducing the brand new Drop the Puck official online store. Choose from a wide variety of items including hoodies, t-shirts, and hats. Ranges include children and adults. Sizes from small to 5XL. Place your order through our Facebook store. Simply select your size and click message. One of our team will assist you with your purchase. Drop the Puck official merchandise store, only on facebook.com/dropthepuck.
I'm joined at this time by Jonathan McBean. Johnny, a hell of a game. Tough result there to take away, unfortunately. But the lads have got to hold their heads up high. They gave it everything.
I agree. We gave it our all over the two legs. You know, one goal in it. Just could have went either way, but unfortunately Widnes got it tonight, so not much else to say about it.
Now I've got to ask, obviously, preparation for this, was it done over the two legs or was it one game at a time?
We took it one game at a time. Want to just, you know, not get too ahead of ourselves and get like a game like we've never played them before. So want to see what they're like on the Saturday, keep in the game. 3-all was a good result. Came here, everything to play for it. And unfortunately on the day they managed to score one more than us, did they? So
yeah, it literally was one goal that kept it in it. Notably though, netminder Tony Tammy, what a hell of a game he had. Stood on his head at times and kept you guys in it.
Unreal, every single game. He keeps us in so many games. All we can say is thanks to him. He's here every week and he's doing his best for us. So
now obviously bit of an MVP performance there by yourself as well. Good line tonight. Very short bench show at one point. It was quite notable. But did that catch you up?
Yeah, well, an injury for the D man, went down to 4D, but you know the D they were good and they'd done enough. But it's just unfortunately we didn't have enough bodies there tonight to keep it going. But
I know. Lastly, I've just got to ask. Obviously, you used to play on such big ice up at Dundee. What was it like to come down and play on the small rink at Widnes?
Yeah, it was a wee bit different, but you know, first period a bit of adjustment time, but I think second and third we definitely played better when we got used to it.
Now I've got to ask, what's in the future now for the Comets?
Well, we'll be back next year, and we'll want to win it next year. Second place now, so you can only get one higher, can you? So, you know, come for the win next year.
Excellent. Well, Jonathan, we hope to catch you again soon here and Drop the Puck. It was great having you. Great performance, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I am joined by Morley Cup winning head coach Rich Hagger. How does that sound?
Amazing. I had every faith in the guys though. We left it out on the ice, I think, even to that last second with Vlad and Willie jumping in front of pucks again. It's amazing. Couldn't be prouder of the guys.
Well, there's no question there about commitment, surely, after seeing that display. Absolutely skated to the dying second. How did you do it?
We had a game plan. After the first period yesterday, we figured it out. We knew what to expect. And as I say, we've left everything out on the ice again tonight. And that's what we've done. We had a game plan, we stuck to it. We knew we could do it, and we delivered. So, yeah, great result.
Now, notably there, obviously, there's the new addition of Josh Reynolds on that first line, taking over Jay's spot. That seems like you've all skated for years together. Something's just clicked about that line.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about this team that we've got. We've got 4 lines now that can roll, that can play. Depending on the teams we play, we'll mix it up a little bit as well. So, yeah, that's just the great thing about these guys. Every one of them leaves and gives me 100%, and that's all I can ask of them week in, week out. And as I say, that's what they've done tonight.
Now, it's fair to say that as much as spirits are high tonight, a little bit of groundedness needs to be maintained because you've got a tough game against Whitley next week. So Whitley, second place in the league, challenging Solway. What needs to be done there?
We'll go again on Thursday. We'll enjoy it tonight. We'll celebrate and we'll do everything that we need to do. But come Thursday, it's back to the league. We've got to focus. We want to finish as high up the league as possible, and we want to be challenging teams like Whitley and showing what we're capable of. We've done that tonight, so we've got to continue that going forward.
Excellent. Well, Rich, obviously we'll be covering that game, so we'll look forward to seeing you next week, and good luck.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, Ben. What a game.
That certainly answered some questions around the league.
Well, we know how much Widnes love their silverware. I've always said that. Yeah. And yet again, another one to go in the cabinet.
Do you know what? I think part of it might have had to do with the fact that they were playing on home ice. They know the rink so well. They had a hell of a following tonight. The Wild ones were in full voice.
And there was a fair few Dundee fans.
There was, a good contingent of Comets fans that made the trip. But it's the atmosphere it creates here at Planet Ice with it being such a small rink, and the fans are literally on top of the pad as well. You can really get behind the players. However, it's what goes on the ice that matters. And I think tonight, Widnes were just in a different gear.
Well, they were, but I must admit, like last night's game, this one was very close. It could have gone either way. Mm-hmm. When Widnes came out the way they did right at the start, scoring the way they did, I just thought, if this carries on like this, if this is the way Widnes are going to play all day, and they're going to catch the Dundee Comets on the hop like that, it's going to tilt in their favour so much, with the fans being behind them, of course. But Dundee, give them the due, they came right back in there, and they made a game of that all the way through.
It was a proverbial slugfest, back and forth, and
yeah.
It was absolutely awesome to see. And, if anything, it gives a great accreditation to the level of hockey that's being played out there at the moment,
and the tournament itself.
And the tournament, yeah. However, I think it was ultimately lack of numbers. The gas tank being run down, the tactical stylings of the Widnes bench, because we saw in the some of the end scenes there, Mark Gillingham receiving his medal as well. And we know that Mark Gillingham is a hell of a tactician when it comes to rolling the lines, making changes up on the fly. And obviously bolster that with the mentality of Rich Hagger at the moment. It's quite a formidable little team they've got here at Widnes.
Yeah, it is. The only difference being, of course, in the off-camera and walking around the rink and that, there was a couple of comments midway through this game. People were saying, well, Dundee haven't really played anybody because they've had a lot of walk-through games in the sense of teams forfeiting and that. But quite rightly, they earned their right to be here today and last night, of course. And I can't fault them. I think cracking little outfits. They never let their heads drop at all. They fought to the end, and unlucky the results. They only lost by a goal.
Well, I'm sorry, but they just shut all them naysayers up right there.
Yeah.
And any doubters. They deserved to be here.
Yep.
They played like they should have been here from day one. and they played hard, and I think, as you know, to paraphrase Rich Hagger, they left it all on the ice.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, does it, whether you get a bye or not, because at the end of the day, it means that the other team are the ones that have let people down. And fortunately enough, they made it to the final, and they'll live to fight another day. They're a team definitely to watch out for if you live in and around the Dundee area. If you haven't heard or seen the Comets yet, why don't you go and watch them? They're a cracking little outfit. But back to Widnes, of course. You said it in the interview there, Ben. Back to business next week.
Well, that's it. You know, it's all good singing, dancing, partying to the late hours tonight. But this time next week, Widnes will be facing down one of their toughest rivals in the form of the Whitley Warriors. And we know Whitley don't travel light. The Road Warriors certainly going to make some noise in here. The team themselves aren't exactly a small team. They're going to leave their impact on the ice. Can Widnes ride the momentum of tonight's victory, or will Whitley be the stopper?
Well, that'll be interesting to see. Of course, you can catch that and other games in our back catalogue. And once that game's been played, of course, and recorded next week. But you can catch all our back catalogue stuff on our YouTube channel. But our social media pages, of course, as always, are Instagram. You can catch us on Facebook. You can get us on Twitter. And, of course, YouTube channel, which you're watching now. And if you aren't, give us a like anyway. You know, whether you like it or not.
Spread the word of hockey.
Yeah, spread the word of hockey. It all helps us and spreading the word, as you say. But of course, don't forget us. We've got an internet channel as well, or a page, as you call it, Tinterweb, and that's BASNTV.com. Ben, two great teams have entertained us here today. The fans have definitely had their money's worth.
Certainly.
We've been entertained. I'm sure you have at home. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to the teams. Thanks to referees. I've been Gary Lee.
I've been Ben Lee.
And we've been Drop the Puck.